making my own way. So
hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kaylin and we are back with another video. As you can see, today's video is a finance video. So if you are new, thank you for tuning in. My name is Kaylin and I am trying to become financially free and just be able to steward the money that God has blessed me with the best that I can so that I can have a great future and set up generational wealth for my children as well. So we're gonna get right into this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into it. I'm happy to be back. It's been a while since we did a budget video. It's been a while, okay? So first things first, we're gonna get into the devotional. So this devotional is coming out of the one that I am already reading, that I was reading from 2024, the Go For It devotional by Melissa Horvath. So this devotional is based off of Matthew chapter 6, verse 19 through 21. It's titled, Your Treasures. Do not lay up for yourself treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasure in heaven, where neither moth nor rust destroys, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. As we boldly live out our God-given purposes and plans for our lives, it helps to occasionally do inward checks to look for anything that is holding us back. What we treasure might hinder us from living out our purposes. According to scripture, the things we treasure have a lot to say about our hearts. Matthew reminds us that we can't take our possessions with us to heaven. When we have resources, money, and power, we have to be careful not to trust in them. They can be stolen, lost, destroyed, and God reminds us that this isn't where our treasure should be. Our treasure should be stored in heaven, where our heart should be too. Our hearts should find their treasures in Jesus, who is the greatest treasure. We can follow him and let our daily pursuits glorify him. We can use our God-given talents for his glory. These treasures then can be stored in heaven, where nothing can break in and steal and moths cannot destroy. Go for it. If you aren't sure where to start, you can begin simply by taking a look inward and seeing if and how you need a change. Instead of living a life of overabundance, we can live generously, giving to those in need with a pure heart and with pure intentions. Check your heart and its desires. What can you do today to redirect your desires so that they honor God? So I thought that was perfect because I made a little outline for this video and it just brings me into what my overall goal for the year is. So I have sat and reflected, and after looking over my finances and like the goals I had for 2024, realized like I definitely have a problem with like overconsumption. And not the fact that like what I'm buying isn't necessary, but sometimes it kind of isn't. Like a lot of the purchases on my cards when I was going through them is like Amazon, and it could be even if I do need something, I need to be better about, okay, I need this, and planning it out rather than just, oh, I'm just gonna put it on my card because I need it and it'll come tomorrow. Like the whole instant gratification and just overabundance of things, I'm starting to feel heavy conviction on that, and I just want to go into 2025 definitely living more minimally and under my means, because some of the stuff you just don't need, or like if you gave it a day, you probably wouldn't even want to buy it anymore. So that's my goal, is to be way more intentional about writing everything down, not using my cards, sticking to the budget, because it's like when it comes to the end of the month, the only person upset is me that I spent money that I didn't need to spend, that could have went to debt or could have went to savings towards like a vacation or something like that. So that's my goal for the year, is just to be content with everything that I have. Stop trying to just buy stuff for no reason. I don't know. Or like be influenced, like be easily influenced to buying stuff. So that also gets me into social media. And for those of you who've watched my other videos, I'm going on a social media fast for the entire month of January. Now this does not include posting videos on here and being on YouTube, but definitely just devoting my time to, I'm reading the Bible in 1 year this year. So like doing that, reading my Christian books, reading, you know, my other fiction books, scrapbooking, crafting, spending time with my kids, doing all that kind of stuff for the whole month of January. And I think this is great to do it in January because so many people are setting up their goals and all this kind of stuff and what they need to do and what they need to buy. And it could just be a little like, I don't know, like cause you to try to do stuff for yourself that you maybe didn't even want to do, but just because you saw someone else, like they're doing this as a New Year's goal, like, oh, I need to do that, or like I need to start working out. like this, or I need to, whatever the case may be. It's like I don't want to be influenced by anything that I see other people doing. And another thing that I've realized is a lot of my purchases, well, some of them, like if you're on TikTok, you see things on the TikTok shop, or like someone advertising something and then it's like, ooh, I could use that, or I want that. So things like that when it comes to social media is like, I do not need to be on there, because it does cause me to buy stuff or want things or think about something that I do want that's similar to whatever's being shown. So I think starting the year off without social media will help me get my mind right, and then also help me just reset my finances and stop spending like a crazy lady. So that is that. We are going to talk about now just the changes overall in my budget. So the only big change honestly is that we talked about it before, but you guys know I just had my daughter, second daughter Kennedy, in November, and I always was talking about how I probably will drop my hours at work. Me and my husband sat down and talked about everything in the finances and decided that it would be the best idea for me to drop my hours a little bit more than they already were, just so that we don't have to worry about daycare and stuff like that. So I did drop my hours. So with me dropping my hours, now I will be working 2 days a week, which I'm a registered nurse, so we usually work 3 days a week. That's a full-time schedule. I was working 2 days one week and 3 days the other week after I had Cam, just so that, you know, we could have a flexible schedule. So now it's just one less day than I was doing. So it's just 2 days a week is my schedule. So that is a little bit drop, but with a drop in hours means a drop in income. So trying to keep in mind, like, I'm going to be budgeting a lot lower just to be safe. But with nursing, there's always opportunities for me to pick up overtime and come into work. And then when doing that, I'll be making more than I was regularly before I drop my hours. Like if I just pick up one day, my check will be more than it was before. So it's just about being smart and trying to pick up here and there when I'm able to. I will definitely try to do. So hopefully it's not too much of a decrease throughout the year, but straight across the board without picking up any overtime, it is going to be a little bit less. So I sat and really tried to work out the best bet of what my budget is going to look like, what's going to be the budget to paying off Sallie Mae. That's also kind of changing. I'm still working on that, so we'll get into that, but I'm just gonna have to pay less money each month to Sallie Mae. So hopefully the goal is still by the end of the year to pay that off. So we'll see. I think the goal that I had would have paid it off by like May or April. So now it's just gonna extend it out a little bit more. But that's even more of a reason why I don't want to be overspending. I just want to spend my bills and allot my money in my cash envelopes for things that I want, and that's it. So I want to show you guys what I'm going to be using this year. So y'all, I've used this planner before. It just was a pink one. It was a different one. Paper Planners by Jessica Ann. I got it last year when she was having one of the sales where it's like the defective books. So the only thing wrong with this book was just this little bend right here, and I'm like, I don't care about that little bend. So I got this. As you can see, my color for the year is gold, but I just want to show you guys inside of the book. You can go on her website to see like the whole flip throughs and stuff, but I think now at this point she has new ones out, so you can check her out. I'll leave her stuff linked down below. But I'm showing you February because I already kind of filled out my January calendar, and it has like appointments and all kinds of stuff on there. But you get a monthly sheet for whatever you need, and it comes with a 31-day tracker on the side. So this is going to be my tracker for not being on social media. Then each day is just broken up, so you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is an undated planner. It gives you areas to write lines down here. So I'm not too sure exactly how I'm going to organize it, but I think for each day my checklist will be on these lines, and then I am not sure what I'm going to do up here. Yeah, maybe things that I like, appointments and stuff. I really don't know. It has a shopping list over here, a note section, a habit tracker, which is good. I'll be using this for my Bible reading, my devotionals, working out, schedule for work, or like taking medicine, vitamins, it says, fitness, kids, work, whatever kind of schedule you want to track throughout the week, you can have down here. And then this week will be like the checklist for the big to-dos. So I don't really know exactly how I'm going to organize this. And then you get a box here that's blank, and then you get a box here that has all the days of the week. So maybe like meal planning you can do over here, which I do want to do meal planning. She has great examples, and you can see how she uses it, like on her Instagram, her TikTok. You can see how she uses her planners and get ideas. This is a budget section, so you have a monthly credit card spending, which I'm definitely going to be using this. Monthly budget, so you have your bills, the budgeted amount, the actual amount, debt and savings, all that kind of stuff. How much money's coming in. Then the next page you have your paycheck planners. So your check date, money in, planned actual, bills, planned actual, debt, planned actual, savings, planned actual, and then everyday expenses, planned actuals. And then each paycheck planner has an expense tracker here. Obviously I didn't get paid yet for January, so none of this is filled out, even though this is like February, but I haven't filled out anything yet. Yeah, you get a decent amount of those. And then you get spending by categories. So you can use this to track all your spending. And then the back gives you month reflections. So which category you want to reflect on, what you're proud of, improvements to make, how you feel about the month, total investments, debt, savings, and your credit score. And then the first page of the next month is monthly intentions. So I can go to that page for January for you guys. Monthly intentions. My money goals are no Amazon at all, unless it's a gift card, okay? None. Amazon was on my statements a little too much. My goal is just to save $250. That could be for my savings account, track expenses daily, and then to pause Hungry Root. That is our meal service plan. We were paying $100 a week, and then we dropped it a little bit, and it was $75 a week, but it's still just so much. And we realized all the recipes were like stuff we could easily get from the store. So we're gonna see how this month goes if we spend less money, and then pivot and redirect for February if we need to. Wellness goals is no eating out, trying to learn more crockpot meals. So my goal is to make 2 crockpot meals this month, to do my social media fast, and then start working out gradually. I have not been to the doctor's yet. I have my appointment in a few weeks to be cleared after pregnancy, so I'm hoping to start my workout journey again this month. Struggles from the past year and just reflecting were overconsumption and that instant gratification from ordering from Amazon and getting it the next day, influenced by scrolling, which you talked about, and then the decrease in hours. It's not necessarily a struggle, but it's just something to keep in mind. So my motivation for trying to get my budget on track is having money to go to savings and debt over wasting it, and then just to live more minimally. So she also includes scripture in here, which this one is perfect. Matthew 21 verse 21 through 22. Jesus replied, "Truly I tell you, if you have faith and do not doubt, not only can you do what was done to the fig tree, but also you can say to this mountain, go throw yourself into the sea, and it will be done. If you believe, you will receive whatever you ask for in prayer." And that was basically the same scripture I talked about in my first podcast video. Events this month, we don't really have anything going on. We just are going to Disney on Ice, and that's it. It gives you an area to reflect on the passage, which I haven't done yet, and then it just has your sinking fund update. So I have all my sinking funds and then what they're starting with, and then at the end of the month I'll come back in and write what they ended in. So that's it. So I'm excited. I'll be using this planner for like regular planning and also just my budget. So that is that. Now let's get into our envelopes. So I did go ahead and get a new binder for the 100 envelope savings challenge. I just wanted it to match my theme, and the pink one was just like so bright and kind of obnoxious, but I got this gold one and I put the same little envelopes and stuff in there. So what we're gonna do is just put in a few dollars that I had in my wallet. I'm not starting the dollar savings challenge until actually now that it's January, so these are just some extra dollars I had, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna fill out $1, $2, and $3 and start the year off. One. And let me just tell you guys, last year using this for my Christmas fund was amazing. Highly recommend. I didn't even get like the whole thing filled up, but I had like $500, and that was perfect. I had enough for all the Christmas gifts and didn't have to worry about spending money out of my account. 2 and then 3. These dollars are crisp. So that is that. So then we have my savings. The dollar savings challenge, I already emptied out all the envelopes, so I'm just gonna show you guys so if anyone's new, they can see. I've made these. I don't know. As of right now, I'm not gonna be making them. I made them and sold them before, but your girl I really don't have time to do it. Maybe some point in the future. I have all the months for the year. They're just envelopes that we will be sticking in any extra dollars throughout the month. So that's what that is. So basically, if you don't know, how I do it, because people probably do it different, but any of the money that's in my cash envelopes or my wallet, as I'm spending, anytime I get change back that's $1, I automatically, that goes into my dollar savings challenge. So I don't spend it. It doesn't matter. If I see $1, the dollar goes into my savings challenge. So we're gonna pop into my wallet. Some things already have some things in there just because of Christmas and stuff. Gas has $45 in there right now, and I'm gonna be putting in $25. I need to go get gas actually, but I'm on maternity leave, so I'm not driving as much, so that's been lovely to save money on that end. Eating out is not getting anything because I have a Chick-fil-A and IHOP gift card, and then another thing is we're just trying not to eat out as much. Spending is going to be getting $50. Coffee is gonna get $20. I got a bunch of Starbucks gift cards for my birthday, so this will just be, you know, when I run out of those. Date night is not getting anything right now. So all this money is actually like birthday money that I got, because obviously I just said already I didn't get paid. So this is birthday money I got that I am supposed to be using just for myself. So that is what we're stuffing, just things for myself. Activities is gonna be $30. So this will be like going to the movies by myself, anything like that. All activities that I wanna do that's fun. Books is going to be getting $50. 20, 30, 40, 50. We're gonna switch that. That is gonna get that. And then I said activities, books is getting 50. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. And I have gift cards in there already, so I'm excited for that. Cam's not getting anything. I must not have counted right. Am I that crazy? I don't think I counted right at all. Personal is not gonna get anything. I have $10 in there, and I have TJ Maxx and Target gift cards, so I'm pretty good. Now we're gonna get into my sinking funds. The only one that we're gonna be stuffing is my self-care, which I am so excited for. I did go ahead and flip the cards that are in here so that the back with the updated amounts, everyone is clear. Emergency fund still has some money. We have $80 in there, and vacation has $20. Everything else has nothing. Christmas, we're starting all over again. Car maintenance, I got my oil changed, so I use the money in that, and I have to get my brakes done, so I'll be making an appointment for that. But self-care is going to be getting $150. That's just going to be for like my nails and all that kind of stuff. Probably just gonna be for my nails, honestly. I started getting gel, and that's $38, so you got a couple nail trips in there, and that's it. So very short, sweet, simple. I am trying to get myself organized. Like I said, you guys know it's been a minute since I made these videos, so I have to get back into the rhythm of it. But I hope that you enjoyed this video. I want to hear, what are your financial goals for the year? I'll talk more about Sally Mae, our first cash stuffing video, but this was just kind of like an overview, reset, and explaining to you guys what the changes are and what the goals are for 2025. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!